Darth Vader's our hero?
Yes.
Okay. And who is Darth Vader's sidekick?
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. Okay. Who is your villain?
The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian's the villain? Welcome to this latest episode of the Mazza's Musings podcast.
Oh, it sure is great that you could join us.
It sure is, Mickey, and that is because we are diving into the world of movie making this week, and more specifically, Disney movie making. And more specifically, we are using Disney Mad Libs to make the next great Disney movie. I'm joined by Meghan, my lovely 8-year-old daughter, and my loving and infinitely patient wife, Eileen, to try and craft what will be the next big Disney blockbuster. And so how this works is basically I took elements from classic Disney and Pixar movies, whether they be, plot points or themes, and kind of mashed them all together, put them into an AI machine that created these different scenarios. What's missing from the scenarios are the characters and the settings. So our job is to fill in the gaps. And what's fun about this is we don't actually know the scenario before we start making our selections. So we'll see what kind of amazingness or weirdness or anything in between we end up coming up with. Either way, it's going to be fun. And of course, if we're having fun, we might as well start off with a laugh, right? So Meghan, of course, kicks us off with her cuckoo bananas joke of the week.
And now it's time for Meghan's
Cuckoo bananas. Joke.
Hi, Meghan.
Hi.
Do you have a joke for us today?
Of course I
Of
do.
course she does. Okay, let's hear it.
Why did the ostrich make the peacock a cake?
I don't know. Why did the ostrich make make a peacock a cake? Whoa, that's hard to say.
Because it was his bird day.
Ah.
Birdie day. Birdie day. Goodbye.
And well, given that this is a Disney-specific episode, we don't have a Mazza's Mickey Minute this week, but I would love to just mention that the early reviews on some of the Disney projects that are coming out or opening up this month, within the past couple of weeks, or coming up in the near future, have been excellent, at least for the most part. I've gotten to take a little glimpse at things from Rockin' Roller Coaster, now starring the Muppets. That looks phenomenal. Go check out our friends at We Do Travel Right. They have some stuff on their social media about this. Dr. Disney has put some stuff out about it. It all looks really phenomenal. It looks like a really fun upgrade and fun polishing of a ride that has been around for 30 years and just needed an update. And speaking of updates, we have gotten the first looks at the updated animation courtyard at Hollywood Studios, and it also looks really, really nice. Now, other things about that are going to be opening up at different times, but the actual area is reopened, and it seems like it is exactly what I hoped that it would be, really capturing that magic of Disney animation, especially some of those classic Disney animation pieces. And last but not least, the critics have been a little hard on The Mandalorian and Grogu, but from the Disney fans that I've read who have gotten a chance to preview this, to get a sneak peek, to get one of those early viewings, the results are basically, this is just going to be a fun romp. It's not anything that's going to be overly deep. If you're looking for that, it's the wrong Star Wars movie. And really, that's what I was hoping that this would be. So we'll see when I get to see this. Honestly, this would be something that I'd love to bring Meghan to see. She loves Baby Yoda, Grogu, even though she's never had the opportunity to watch The Mandalorian at all. She loves that character. The problem is, well, there's a reason why we've watched the same 3 movies over and over and over again. And that's because Meghan doesn't deal all that well with stressful situations in movies. I think that she said that Zootopia 2 freaked her out. So I don't know how she's going to take to The Mandalorian and Grogu, where you've got, super jacked huts and all kinds of creatures and Grogu in peril. I don't know. I just don't know how that's going to work. She's 8, PG-13. It's kind of, early for that. But I kind of look at it in like the PG of the time when I was a kid and when I saw the original Star Wars movies. It's kind of the PG-13 of now. So something I'm struggling with. Anyway, I said there wasn't a Maz's Mickey Minute, but I've ended up talking about this anyway. Let's get into our main topic. I will stop the rambling, and here we go.
Donald, wake up! It's showtime! Don't forget the orchestra!
Ah, there you are. And just in time.
Mom says there's even more magical stuff now.
For those of you standing, please hold on to the handrails throughout our journey and stay clear of the doors.
Hang on to them hats and glasses, because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
And here we go!
Alrighty, I am here with Eileen.
Hi.
And Meghan.
Hi.
And we are going to be doing a fun exercise. It's kind of a little bit, I did a Star Wars thing with a couple of guys from Big T, Little T.
I knew
that
it
was a
sounded familiar.
similar kind of idea.
Except with Disney.
Yes, except that we're doing it with Disney this time and Disney movies. And it's tweaked a little bit from what we did with them. So it's, I'll get more into explaining what that's going to be in a second. But first, there are some exciting things that have happened lately. First off, Meghan made her first communion, which was super awesome. She's looking embarrassed.
She even got to do a reading.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. And we also, May has just had a whole bunch of birthdays and celebrations, not the least of which, of course, is Eileen's. And we had a fun celebration over the past weekend.
And I wore a crop top.
Yes, Meghan wore a crop top. But
that wasn't really croppy.
what was the theme of the
I wore my
party?
Taylor Swift crop top, so it was Taylor Swift.
It was Taylor Swift party, and we all did our best to dress in various eras, even though it was really hot, which changed some of our.
You weren't the only one who had to change their outfit last minute.
Yeah. But
What do you mean? Wait, what was
Daddy was going to do debut with flannel.
it was way too hot for flannel, and some other people said that their ideas were it was just too hot for what they planned on wearing, so they ended up changing into something else that they hoped people would still get the idea. So it was a good time.
Wait, what was your era?
What I ended up
Lover,
with,
right?
I thought it was 1989. At least that's what the internet told me.
Okay.
I did 1989.
So I basically followed the internet. That entire party was mostly me saying what theme,
What era?
what
are
different
you?
kinds of themes should I have in here. And then I had some ideas that spawned off of that, but really thank you very much to the internet and Google and the AI platforms for helping me figure out what is supposed to be for what era, etc. So
Oh man.
oh man. Okay. Anyway, so now let's get into what we're here to actually do. And what we are here to actually do is make the next great Disney movie. And we can do this by choosing the characters and places. Now, we already have, thanks to the computer program, we already have the plot, the general story of what this is going to be. But we don't know who the characters are going to be or where they're going to go. So that's what we have to figure out, kind of Mad Libs style. Okay?
Yeah.
So are you going to say, like, tell me a character and type it in?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. And I actually created a little nifty thing where I'll type it in and it'll show up on the screen, like in the story. So then I'll just be able to read the story. So I actually have 10 different scenarios. So you're not going to know what the story is when you're picking, just like you wouldn't know for a Mad Lib. Okay?
Woohoo.
So,
Unless you're doing the Mad Lib by yourself.
Well, anyway.
right, but you're not in this case. So
I know.
I am filling it out.
I know.
And then
except for when he's doing it, because then I'm doing it.
because I can't fill out my own Mad Lib.
Oh,
So-
okay. So we might have to work together on that one to type.
Yeah,
in.
we'll get we'll
Okay.
rearrange when it's time to do that. But I thought that it would probably be best to start with Meghan,
Yeah.
who's the most creative of us anyway. So for the characters, you can pick any Disney character from any Disney movies or shows.
Or plus the park.
Or the
Plus
park,
the
yeah. Or the
parks.
parks, yes. We can do the parks too. A lot of the characters in the parks are
Our film
characters you
movies or
see in
shows,
movies
but-
and shows. But yes.
Sometimes I haven't seen the movie, so I'll just
That-
choose some from the park.
Yeah, that's fine too.
And the settings, the places can be anywhere. They can be from movies or they can be anywhere in the world. Okay, in the real world. Okay? So that will make things a little interesting here. So we'll depending on what the scenario is, it depends on how many characters there are. There are a few more characters than others. So you're going to have your main characters, your sidekick, who's the person who is always with the main character. You're going to have a villain and their henchman, which is the person who's always doing stuff for the villain. And there will also be supporting characters, and those are characters that people meet along the way, like during the story. Okay, and then we'll also have you name what the places are. Okay, so
course, I
we
was
have
waiting for you
10
to
different
answer
choices.
that.
We have 10 different choices of movies, so you can choose a number between 1 and 10.
5.
5. Okay. So here I go to scenario 5. Okay. So who is your main character, your hero in this movie?
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. Okay.
Of course.
All right. And who is Mickey Mouse's sidekick? Actually,
Pluto.
in this story, Mickey Mouse has 2 sidekicks.
Pluto.
Pluto is the first sidekick. Okay.
Second sidekick.
Second sidekick.
Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse. Okay, so we're going. All right. Okay. And who is your villain in this movie?
Donald Duck.
Donald Duck is the villain? Oh my goodness. Okay,
He
and
does cause mischief sometimes.
who is his henchman? Like who's his
sidekick.
sidekick?
Pete.
Pete. Okay. Okay, now we need 2 supporting characters. Those are people that our hero meets along the way.
Who should I do? Mirabelle
Mirabelle
and Daisy.
and Daisy Duck. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. So now we'll get into the settings. These are the places that they're going to go, and there are 3 in this movie. So the first place, this is where the movie starts.
A merry-go-round.
A merry-go-round. Okay. How about number 2?
Place number 2.
Antarctica. Okay, and setting number 3.
Disneyland.
Disneyland?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's see what Meghan's movie is all about.
Gotta be quiet enough
All right,
to listen.
you ready? When a beloved mentor is killed under suspicious circumstances at a merry-go-round, Mickey Mouse, the mentor's most devoted student, refuses to accept the official story. Shut out by the institution they gave everything to, Mickey Mouse begins his own investigation while Donald Duck watches with quiet amusement. Mickey Mouse travels to Antarctica and meets Pluto and Minnie Mouse, a pair of unlikely allies whose loyalty Mickey Mouse has to earn one uncomfortable step at a time. Here, Mirabelle, a retired operative with blood on her hands.
What on her
Blood.
hand?
That means that she's done things she's not proud of in the past. Confirms that the mentor uncovered something enormous before they died. Following the trail, the group infiltrates Disneyland, where Donald Duck has been amassing power, and where Pete, Donald Duck's most feared enforcer, is waiting. Pluto is captured. Mickey Mouse faces the first real test of how far he is willing to go. Back in a merry-go-round, now operating fully under Donald Duck's shadow, Mickey Mouse must expose the truth publicly before Donald Duck is legitimized permanently. So before he becomes the big boss forever. Daisy Duck, a witness who has been hiding in fear, finally finds the courage to step forward, but only because Mickey Mouse gave them the reason to believe it would matter. Oh boy, that's a heavy story.
I was gonna say that does not sound like a Disney movie.
It's well, I guess it depends on the Disney movie. There's been a lot of adventure kind of movies, such but certainly not usually the kind of thing that Mickey Mouse would be involved.
Yeah.
But I wanted Mickey.
I'm not shocked.
All right.
Okay, whose turn is it next?
I believe it is
Mommy's turn.
Next.
I would like number 9.
Number 9. All right. So Mommy chose scenario
90.
Correct? Okay.
9.
Mommy, who is your hero?
Ariel.
I knew that. I knew it had to be.
I knew it had to be Ariel or Minnie Mouse.
All right. Sidekick. Just one sidekick in this scenario.
Pua.
Pua.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Odd.
Villain.
You seem suspicious.
No, she's just thinking.
I wasn't prepared, so I'm trying to not just automatically go with all the ones from the same movie. So I'm gonna go with Maleficent.
Ugh.
Maleficent. All right, and Maleficent has 2 henchmen.
Darth Vader.
Ooh.
Do you need help?
Pressure's on. I'm trying to think of different ones, and I keep thinking of all the same ones. Scar.
Scar. Okay. And there are 2 supporting characters.
Ooh. Mickey Mouse.
Mickey!
And let's go with, we'll go Sebastian.
All right. And your first setting,
How many settings am I getting?
3.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain that every scenario has 3 settings.
I'm going to start in Paris.
Paris, France.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go to Disney World.
Disney World.
Then I'm going to end on the moon. Or I don't know if I'm actually ending on the moon, but
The moon. Okay. Are we ready?
I think so.
All right. Let's hear Mommy's story. Ariel is moments away from the thing they have worked toward their entire life. And then, in an instant, it is gone. Lost in Paris, a vast and bewildering in-between realm that operates on rules no one fully understands, Ariel has no idea how to get back. Pua, adrift in Paris far longer than anyone should be, prickly and brilliant and secretly terrified of actually living, is accidentally bound to Ariel. They make a terrible team. They become essential to each other. Moving through Disney World, they dodge Darth Vader and Scar, officious enforcers of the realm's rigid rules, while searching for a way out. A wrong turn drops them into the moon, where those who have lost themselves wander without purpose. Mickey Mouse, an ancient and eccentric figure who has quietly opted out of the whole system, offers Ariel a perspective that cracks something open in them. Back in the real world, briefly, messily, with great comic consequence, Sebastian, a stranger living in a small and overlooked life, ends up in an accidental conversation with Ariel that changes both of them permanently. By the time Ariel finds their way home, the great dream is still there, but it no longer means what it used to.
Ooh.
I noticed that they didn't actually put Maleficent in here.
I noticed that too, at least when it was, but we know that.
But we know that Darth Vader and Scar were Maleficent's enforcers.
Yes.
All right. So, I think we have enough time that maybe Megan could do one more.
Yeah, absolutely. Before like we do you.
And then we'll do me. And let me just, I'm actually making copies of these. So
You're going to print them out.
No, but then.
But just so that we can keep track of
Okay,
who's done what.
Usually when I hear copies, I think printing out.
Like from school?
Yes.
Okay.
Like she says, I'm going to make copies of these.
It's got to be, it cannot be
Number
scenario 5 or scenario 9. So, any number 1 through 10 except for 5 or 9.
10.
10. Okay. All right. So, who is your hero?
This time I will do Darth Vader.
Darth Vader's our hero?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And who is Darth Vader's sidekick?
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. Okay.
Villain.
Who is your villain?
The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian's the villain? All right. So the Mandalorian has 2 henchmen.
I'll do Moana.
Moana. Okay. Wow.
And Ariel.
And Ariel. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Now we need two supporting characters.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. Okay.
Minnie Mouse.
And Minnie Mouse. Okay. Now we need
3 settings.
yes. What is your first setting?
Inside a stuffed animal.
Inside a stuffed animal. Okay.
That's
Interesting. Okay, how about your second one?
Inside. Inside a golden palace.
Inside a golden palace.
I'm sure there's a golden palace somewhere.
All right. And the third.
The third setting is going to be in Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studio. Okay. Here we go. Inside a stuffed animal, Darth Vader is doing everything possible to keep the people they love from seeing how much they are struggling. Then something cracks, not in the world, but inside Darth Vader, and everything spills out at once. Much of the story unfolds inside a golden palace, Darth Vader's own inner world, where Baby Yoda is an emotion or instinct Darth Vader has spent years refusing to acknowledge.
Baby Yoda.
Swept far from where they are supposed to be, the two navigate Hollywood Studios, a landscape built from Darth Vader's memories and imagination, where Mickey Mouse, a forgotten piece of Darth Vader's past, is cheerfully and heartbreakingly fading away. The Mandalorian is not a monster, but a belief, a deeply held conviction that only one way of feeling is acceptable. And Moana and Ariel are the habits and thought patterns that enforce it at every turn. The deeper Darth Vader and Baby Yoda travel into the wilderness of Hollywood Studios, the harder those patterns fight to maintain control.
Baby Yoda.
Back inside a stuffed animal, Minnie Mouse, someone quietly carrying their own struggle that Darth Vader never thought to ask about, reaches out at exactly the right moment. The resolution is not a battle. It is Darth Vader finally letting Baby Yoda do what they were always meant to do.
Baby Yoda.
That's a weird one.
Baby Yoda.
I feel like there's some Inside Out themes. there
Yeah,
to
that one definitely felt Inside Out, but
What's
like
Inside Out?
The movie.
Huh?
With the emotions, with like joy and sadness. All right.
I really don't like that movie. Now it's your turn.
I don't think you've ever seen the first one, right?
Not with us, but
Yeah.
I do think she saw it.
Okay, so it's my turn. So we'll do a little rearranging here. Megan will be assisted by mommy, and I can't do scenario 5, 10, or 9, right? Let's see. Let's do scenario 3.
Okay.
Okay?
What's your hero's name?
My hero will be Clarabelle.
Clarabelle.
Clarabelle Cow.
Clarabelle Cow.
Oh, it's not touchscreen.
No, it's not.
What's your sidekick's name?
My sidekick's name is Winnie the Pooh.
Megan could type this, but it would probably take longer.
What's your villain?
Let me move it up.
My villain is
You're suspicious.
I'm looking suspicious. I'm just trying to think of who my villain should be. Gaston.
Henchmen.
Henchman. It's just one?
Yeah, just one.
Who would be a good henchman for Gaston?
I know.
Daddy's story.
I know a good one, but I'm not gonna say it. I know a good one. What should it be? Daddy.
It's a good question. What should it be?
Do 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 do.
What is that
That's telling him his time is
Piglet.
almost up.
from?
How I end up with two Winnie the Pooh characters, I have
I
no
don't know.
idea.
All right, let's do supporting character.
My supporting characters?
What?
Let's see. Aladdin.
And
Troy Bolton.
let's setting 1.
Animal Kingdom.
Setting 2.
Monstropolis.
Oh, spelling doesn't matter, right?
No, not really. As long as you can read it.
As long as I can read it. Because I'm going to read it.
Okay, mommy might need to help you read it.
It's
can
yeah,
be
these
a
are a
little
little
bit
bit
Enter
complicated.
location 3.
Location 3. The Mazza's house.
I'm trying to type with the hand that doesn't usually type, so don't make fun of me.
So are we ready? So all you got to do is scroll down.
Yeah.
Nope. No.
Okay.
What?
Enter location 4.
There are 4 locations?
Yep.
Whoa.
That's why there were less of the sidekicks and henchmen.
Spaceship Earth.
So, do we hit that arrow thing?
Just scroll down.
Okay.
Oh.
Touch
Not a touch screen. Thank
Okay.
you. I'm going to have scratches all over the screen now. What happened?
She super zoomed it. Yes, you did.
Oh my goodness, this is going well. What happened?
I snuck off. What scenario were you? Okay.
Don't read.
I'm not reading.
Here we go.
In Animal Kingdom, Clarabelle feels the pull they cannot explain toward something ancient, toward the destiny the elders have spent
Generations.
generations burying. When creeping darkness begins to consume the land and the community begins to suffer, the elders blame Clarabelle. They cast out and alone. Clarabelle sets out.
My turn. In Monstropolis, Clarabelle encounters Winnie the Pooh, a larger-than-life wanderer with legendary skills, a bruised ego, and a very complicated history with the source of the darkness itself. They bicker. They nearly perish. They slowly figure out they need each other.
A violent turn of events drives them to the Mazza's house, where Aladdin, an
Eccentric.
eccentric hermit who once tried and failed to do what Clarabelle is attempting, offers
Cryptic.
guidance and warning about what Gaston truly wants. Gaston and Piglet intercept Clarabelle before they can reach the heart of the darkness.
At Spaceship Earth, Clarabelle and Winnie the Pooh face Gaston directly, and Clarabelle discovers that the real solution requires compassion rather than combat.
Troy Bolton, a spirit tied to the land itself,
Appears
in Clarabelle's moments of doubt and gives them courage to reach out instead of fight back.
Wow. What do you think? Do any of those have have what it takes to be the next great Disney movie?
No.
I mean, Troy Bolton, the spirit of the land. I mean, that's exactly what I think.
No.
No.
Only my first one, not my second one.
You liked your second one?
Liked your second one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't know.
Can we do another one?
I think we can do one more, but how about we do one all together? So we'll each
Okay.
pick one.
All right. Back to our spaces.
Okay. How about, okay, so it can't be scenario 3.
Let's just do one.
Let's do scenario 1. Okay. Scenario 1. Megan, let's have a hero name. Just think of Disney movies that you know. Stitch. Okay. Mommy, sidekick.
Abu.
Oh boy, those two. That would be okay. We need a supporting character for me. Let's see. I'm going to say BB-8.
Of course.
Now, villain.
Villain. Let's do Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is the villain?
Yes.
Okay. Mommy, one of Spider-Man's henchmen.
Black Panther.
Another villain.
Okay, and his other henchman will be Figment,
Who's Figment?
The purple thing.
the purple dragon from Epcot.
We've gone on that ride before. You met Figment before.
I don't remember.
He's a mischievous dragon.
So that
Yes, that
I thought
makes
that
for
was
great listening. Okay, Megan, supporting character.
supporting character again.
Yes.
How about I do something weird?
Okay.
How about I say Tinkerbell?
Tinkerbell. Okay.
That's not that weird.
Yes, it is.
All right,
Tink-
Mommy. First setting.
Tafiti.
Let's see. The second setting. Underground. Just. And Megan, our final setting.
Montahoma.
What is that?
It's from Disney.
Montahoma? I've never heard of that.
Think so.
I don't think that that's a thing.
Okay, East High.
Okay.
East High. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting what Montahoma is, but East High.
I feel like that was from one of the Disney movies.
You thinking Mountain?
Are you thinking Tamatoa?
Tamatoa.
I wonder if she's putting
Blend,
Montanui and Tamatoa together. But
Let's-
Tamatoa isn't a place.
Anyway.
That's the crab in
All right.
Moana.
I like what you want.
Okay. So, in Tafiti, Stitch is an ambitious outsider who has dreamed their whole life of joining the city's most respected institution, only to be dismissed and underestimated at every turn. Paired reluctantly with Abu, a street-smart con artist with a shady past, Stitch begins investigating a series of mysterious disappearances that everyone in power seems desperate to ignore. Their investigation leads them underground, where BB-8, a powerful and well-connected authority figure, warns Stitch to drop the case for their own good. But Stitch pushes on, and the trail leads somewhere far darker than expected. In East High, Stitch and Abu discover a secret laboratory where Spider-Man has been conducting experiments that weaponize fear itself, turning peaceful citizens into something dangerous and unrecognizable. Spider-Man's enforcers, Black Panther and Figment, corner Stitch and destroy the evidence, leaving them discredited and alone. Just when all seems lost, Tinkerbell, a disgraced former insider who knows where the bodies are buried, appears with proof that blows the whole conspiracy open. Stitch must decide. Play it safe or trust the city with the truth. Ha!
That one sounds like an action movie.
With a bit of Zootopia sprinkled in.
Yeah.
Zootopia.
Alrighty, so that will do it for this episode. Do you think we've got the next blockbuster here?
What's Blockbuster?
Like the next
The
big
next
movie.
big movie, like
where
Frozen.
everyone's gonna go see it.
No.
No,
You don't think?
you don't think that we
Stop
created
looking
any?
at these M&Ms that I poured and pay attention to the podcast.
Okay, well, I guess Megan's pouring some cold water on our.
No,
No.
just a point.
All right. Well, I think that if nothing else, this was a fun exercise, and
Exercise.
An exercise is another word for an activity.
this is a fun activity and something that we could probably do again sometime
Yeah.
with some new scenarios and some
Yeah.
new people and places and characters. So, all right. I guess we will say goodnight.
Good night, kitty cat. Good night.
White kitty cat. I don't think we had outside of Scar. I don't think we had any kitty cats.
We
in
could
our
just say
story.
good night.
I think there's a kitty cat.
She does like a kitty cat.
Yeah, I know, but
I
anyway,
didn't
you
get
know
a
my
kitty
feelings
in
on that.
this.
Good night.
Good night.
Now, good night.
Well, we made some movie magic today, and you can make some magic on getting your next Disney vacation started by going to We Do Travel Right and saying, hey guys, work your magic. Because when you go to We Do Travel Right, you're going to have that one-on-one service of an agent, and that agent has the power of a team behind them, making sure that all of the things you are looking for in your next trip, you're able to experience. And the best part is they are going to do it with your family and your needs and your wants in mind, and especially with your budget in mind. Speaking of budget, did you know, and you should know if you've listened to this podcast before, that all of We Do Travel Right's services are free? That's right. You do not pay anything extra for using We Do Travel Right. That's because whether it's Disney or Universal or an all-inclusive or a cruise line, they all build the use of an agent into their pricing. So you're paying for the agent whether you use one or not. So doesn't it just make sense to use the agent? So if you are ready to get your next magical vacation started today, go to wedotravelright.com/Mazza. That's wedotravelright.com/MAZA.
Well, I can't do any more damage around this popsicle stand.
So long, partner.
See you real soon.
And thanks for joining me for this episode. It's always great when I'm able to include Meghan and Eileen. And really, this got a little silly, but I think ultimately we just had a lot of fun. And this is something that really you can try at home. If you'd like to have me send you kind of like the fillable Mad Lib sheets, I can put those into a sheet form so that you can do this at home. Just reach out to me and I'd be happy to do that. Heck, if I have the time, I may put some of them just out there on our social media so that you can play along or do it yourself. It's really just a fun exercise. I think that we came up with some. Well, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say that we came up with some great ideas, but we had some fun. And I guess that's really the point of it all. If you've had fun listening, please tell your friends. That is the best way to help the podcast grow. You can also let people know how much fun you're having listening by leaving us a rating or review on your favorite podcatcher. Those 5 stars or thumbs up or whatever it is, bumps us up in the algorithms that make us more visible to more people. And the more people who are discovering us and listening to us, well, we can grow that community that we're hoping to grow here. And speaking of community, you can connect with me and with other members of this listening community by going to The Musin Place, which is the Facebook group for the Mazza's Musins podcast. You can also connect with us on the regular Facebook page. You can find me on Instagram, Threads, and Twitter at Mazza's Musings Pod. I'm at Mazza's Musings Podcast on TikTok. I also have a Blue Sky, and I have a YouTube page that I really hope that you will go and subscribe to. You can find this information and so much more at mazzasmusings.wordpress.com. That's our website, where you'll also find past episodes, more about me and this podcast, and how to subscribe to the newsletter, where you will get updates once a week in your inbox about what's happening with the podcast and anything else I might find interesting. While you're on the website, you can also find out how to buy us a blue milk. And buying us a blue milk is a small, obligation-free way for you to help us with some of the small monetary costs that go into putting this podcast together. Now, whether you are buying us a blue milk or listening for the first time, I appreciate all the support. I hope you have a great Memorial Day weekend. Remember those that we have lost in service to this country. And have a great week. Music for the Mazza's Musings podcast is brought to you by Hi Dad Soup. Check them out at Mickey and Minutes on Instagram.